Hello, my fellow YouTubers and YouTube watching audience. Thank you for tuning in, and today I'll be telling you why do I feel or why do I know that the BTC will keep on rising forever in the future. So let's go. Main thing which you have to understand here is that BTC is finite. That means not more of it can be produced. There are 21 million BTC, and they were 21 million BTC 10 years ago, and there will be 21 million BTC 10 years from today, and from 100 years from today, and 1000. So, basic thing to understand is BTC is finite and limited. This much is there, it was this much in the past, this much in the future, it is not going to change. Okay, understandable. Okay, Pranav, BTC is finite, I got it. Now, why do you think the BTC will keep on rising in the future? Okay, good question. The US is printing money like never before. It has printed, don't quote me on this, but around 35% or 40% of the whole money supply which they have printed in the last. So, for example, for the last 100 years, let's say they produced 100%, or let's say 100 US dollars. In the last 3 years, after the corona, after the lockdown, everything, they have printed $30, let's say, or $40 more. So there was 100 before, but now they have printed $40, making it 140 total. In the last 3 years, they have increased the money supply by 40% in the last 3 years, and this is not going to stop. Okay, so if this is not going to stop, then what's going to happen to BTC? Okay, so if the money supply, the money available in the market keeps on expanding every year, every second of the day, and it gets so big that you can't even see it. Yes, that big. So money supply is increasing, but the Bitcoin is staying finite. So the amount of money that can flow into BTC is just keeps on expanding. So what will happen? So for example, if there was a t-shirt which was for $5, or let's say 500 rupees. Now, and there is 100 people who want to buy it, who have the money to buy. But if this, and that is why there's an equilibrium in the market, so that the t-shirt, because there's an equilibrium, that is the only reason why it is a $5 t-shirt or a 500 rupee t-shirt. Because if the equilibrium was, it was a $6 t-shirt, the equilibrium would be 6. So not going into detail, if the money supply keeps on increasing, if there were 100 people wanted to buy the t-shirt, now there are 1000 people wanting to buy the t-shirt, the price might just go from $5 to $50 in a very basic example. So similarly, when the BTC is finite, but the money supply keeps on increasing, there will be more money flowing into the BTC. Okay, so for example, now we know that the money supply will keep on expanding. That means the money supply will keep on increasing till the future. So that is why the BTC will keep on increasing to the future. Now let me tell you in another way. US dollar had $1 trillion debt. And that time, let's say the stock market of the US was $1 trillion market US debt. So let's say there was $10. Let's just say the price of the S&P 500 was $10. Okay, $10 S&P 500 and $1 trillion debt. Good. Now since that $1 trillion, I don't know the exact time, but let's just say in the last 30 years or last 100 or 50 years, that $1 trillion debt has increased from 1 to $32 trillion. Okay, Pranav, so what does this mean? Let me tell you the funny part. The S&P 500 has increased from $10 to to $320. What? What do you mean? You mean to say that the stocks are rising because of their intrinsic value? Yes, but it is more so because the money supply is expanding. So that's why there is more money that can flow. There are more people who want to buy the same shares. They want to buy Apple, they want to buy Amazon, they want to buy Baba, they want to buy Alibaba, they want to buy Tesla. All these things people want to buy, and they have more money because there's more money being printed, so more money is being circulated, so more money can flow into this S&P 500. Similarly, the debt is going to keep on expanding. The money in supply is going to keep on expanding. That is why the BTC will keep on rising. And you ask me, you can ask me that, Pranav, how do you know that the debt will keep on expanding, or why will the BTC keep on increasing? Let me tell you why. So right now, US has $32 trillion of debt, but they do not have the ability to pay off this debt because their interest payments are so high that it's above their GDP. What? You're telling me that? So now, let me tell you a funny thing. So imagine a college student